Name something women do in a sexy way that most men do not.
Lick their lips.
Good answer.
Let's see it, Denise. Come on. Come on, girl, don't be ashamed. Let me see it. Girl, you want a house? Lick your lips. If they sold a Steve Harvey costume for Halloween, it might have come with.
What about your big ass nose?
I tell you what. It better not be up there. If it's up there, I'ma tell you.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Lo, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about Bad Trip. Guys, this movie was so crazy. Like literally within the first 5 to 10 minutes, one of the characters was butt ass naked. I can't make this up. Anyway, so pretty much you got two best friends. They take a road trip to New York because one of the friends has a huge crush on this girl named Maria. Now that friend, his name is Chris. Chris is like the loser type. Think of Urkel, but stupid. Like he's literally always getting himself into some crazy stuff. And yeah, so pretty much it's like a mix of a scripted film. It actually has a plot, but at the same time, it's also like shot in a guerrilla style, sort of like prank TV show style, where there's hidden cameras and basically people are getting pranked. So let's get started. Overall, I felt like the movie was very funny. I left just laughing, just thinking about certain scenes. Like there's certain scenes right now that are stuck in my head and will never leave my mind ever in life. Like that's how ridiculous some of, the pranks were. But so yeah, so it's pretty much a story set in Florida. Actually, one of the main characters, I believe his name is Eric Andre. He plays Chris in the movie. He's actually also involved with writing the script, and he's part of the executive team which put this film together. So I thought that was pretty cool, the fact that he not only starred in the film but he actually wrote it. So really creative. When I did more research about him and researched his comedy, he's really a wacky comic, pretty funny guy. Dude is really funny, and I was really proud to hear that he's actually from Florida, Boca Raton. I'm actually from Fort Lauderdale, so that's literally roughly about 30-45 minutes. It depends, what part of Fort Lauderdale you're coming from. And I was really proud to hear that a native from South Florida is actually doing it big. So not only him who's in the movie, we have Tiffany Haddish and we have Lil Rel. I love Lil Rel. Like he is really a underrated comedian. He really is. And also he's a phenomenal actor. There's certain comedians, they do really well in stand-up and in film, but it's rare that you can find somebody that's good at both. And I think he does this very effortlessly. I really enjoy him in films like, of course, Get Out, and shows like Insecure, and many others. I think he has he picks his roles really well. When I watch Lil Rel, I expect him to do a great job. I just automatically expect him to deliver exactly what the role needs, whether it's dry humor. Like I really like Lil Rel. He's pretty funny. And then you got crazy ass Tiffany Haddish. Man, Tiff, let's talk about Tiffany, okay? Tiffany is funny for the most part. You know, she is what you call the ghetto girl, the around the way girl archetype, okay, that Hollywood likes to create. What I don't want from her is that she continues to take these roles that are her type, you know, because we kind of expect Tiff to go crazy, to not give a damn and give it her all, you know, just to make people laugh. So I will give her that. She knows how to make you laugh, you know. It's just when you think of where we are in Hollywood right now, there's not many people that get an opportunity, and when they do, sometimes what they portray on, you know, movie screens can kind of affect the way, you know, Black women are seen in real life. So she has to be a little careful with her roles. I would want her to kind of be a little bit more versatile, but overall I think she did a great job. Like, her role killed it, you know. It's like Girls Trip all over again. I don't know what it is about Trip movies with Tiffany Haddish, but anytime it has Trip in it, she's gonna do a good job. It's really funny how that happens, but whatever. All right, so let's talk about this movie. So I'm gonna just give you a little bit about the plot. I really want you guys to see the movie. Overall, again, I felt like it was very funny. So you have Chris. Chris is the main character. He actually works at a car wash and a smoothie place. He has to be in his late 30s, early 40s maybe. And pretty much he plays the loser type. Think Urkel, but not as smart, okay? So while he's at the car wash, he meets his high school crush, who is Maria. So when she came onto the scene, he was excited. He was like, oh shit, she's here. What am I gonna do? So he's telling this to a customer. So let's talk about the customer. So the customer is actually a real life person, right? Actually there to wash his car. So he has no idea about the cameras. He has no idea that a scene, an actual movie is going on. So he's telling him like, oh snap, you know, she's here. What am I gonna do? So he's vacuuming this guy's car and his clothes get sucked into the vacuum. So now he's butt ass naked, literally within 5 to 10 minutes of the movie. Like, I was shook, y'all. When I seen that, I just bust out laughing. Like, I'm like, what am I watching? So then it hit me like, oh snap, this is a prank movie, similar to like a Borat or a Jackass, you know, those type of movies. So when she comes out, she's like, you know, I don't have time for this, I'm out. So basically he misses his opportunity to tell her that, you know, he really, really likes her. So fast forward, he goes to his other job where he's working at a smoothie place. So when he's at the smoothie place, he sees Maria again. And of course, him being him, just awkward and just goofy, you know, ends up just making a fool of himself. But he ends up getting her business card, and she tells him that, hey, you know, whenever you're in New York, come see my art gallery. You know, if you want some paintings or if you want to see art, you know, come by. So basically friendly. She has no interest in him at all. It's evident by her disposition, how she's acting towards him, like real friend vibes, okay? Like, literally, she's not having it. So before we get to this scene, we meet Little Rel's character, who plays Bud. Bud is Chris's best friend. He works at a phone repair place. So again, similar situation as to the car wash, where it's like a prank going on. So Tiffany Haddish's character comes in. She plays Trina. And just think of hood rat, you know, dusty ass braids, like meat meal braids, okay? Come through, you know, bullying Bud, like, hey, where the money at? I need some money right now. basically making an ass out of herself. And again, there's people there, so she's taking the money from the register and she's giving the money to the people in the store. So the people are like shook. Like, imagine these like old little white ladies, not even expecting, that was gonna go down, so their reactions was really, really funny. So again, there's a hidden camera, so it's like a hidden camera type style, the way it's shot. And fast forward, she goes to jail. Okay, so she gets caught up with something, and now Chris tells Bud like, hey, I really want to go to New York. I really want to meet Maria. I'm really trying to tell her that I love her and I want to be with her. So Bud, being Bud, a real best friend, is like, fuck it, let's go, let's quit our jobs. Well, really, Chris quit his job and they decide to go to New York. But before they go there, they actually steal Trina's car. They didn't really steal it because not Chris, Bud's character pays for Trina's car to be stored in like some sort of storage place, like a pound or whatever. So he goes there to pick up the car and they go on this cross country. But here's the twist. Tiffany Haddish's character, Trina, she busts out of jail. Actually, when she was being transported to go to jail, she somehow escapes through the bus. So the guy who is just painting on the street, painting a wall, whatever, he's like, what the heck? So she busts out of jail, same thing. I don't know if that guy is a real person because he seemed to be a little too chill with it. I don't know. But fast forward, they're on this cross-country trip. They get into antics. One of the antics, I was just like, okay, this is too far. Will have to be the gorilla scene. Okay, without me spoiling it too much, because I genuinely want you guys to watch this film. The guy just gets molested, okay, at the zoo. That's all I'm gonna say. He gets molested. Long story short, I was very uncomfortable with this scene. Like, something about it just didn't make me feel good about it. Like, you already had, in the beginning of the movie, he's butt-ass naked, and now you're getting molested by a gorilla? Yeah, I just felt like it was doing too much, but nevertheless, I think it was pretty funny. So then, fast forward, they finally get to New York. Tiffany Haddish character, throughout this whole film, she's trying to find her brother and try to get her car back. So that was her storyline throughout the movie, and yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but she gets into her own antics as well. So they finally get to New York, and the girl rejects him. Okay, so Chris did all of that, went through all the things that he went through just to get rejected. Yeah, not cool. So long story short, you got Tiffany. She catches up with them, but she rams her stolen police car into the building where Maria works. So Maria's pissed now, and basically this is basically the climax of the movie. And within that climax, we see that Bud's character, who's played by Lil Rel, he stands up to Trina. Okay, so Trina actually takes this as a good thing, and that's the end of the story. Yeah, so I wouldn't say that this is the best film of the year, but if you're on YouTube and you're bored and you don't have a thing to watch and you just want to be entertained for about an hour or so, or 2 hours, go ahead and watch the movie. Okay, if you're high, watch the movie, because it's gonna be shits and giggles like the entire time. So I would just watch the movie. You know, if you don't like it, I understand, because it's totally a low budget film. I don't think it was meant to be Oscar worthy. You know, if you like good movies, this may not be the film for you. But if you just like to laugh, if you want to just watch something for the hell of it, this is the movie to watch. Overall, I give it a C minus. You know what? I give it a C plus. A C plus, because it made me laugh. Okay, if their sole intent was to make people laugh, they did that. Was the storyline the best storyline in the world? No. So yeah, I don't know, y'all. Anyways, catch me in another video. Please like, subscribe, click the bell notification so you guys can know, have access to when I come out with new videos. You know, it's been cool, y'all. You know, this has been really fun. So hopefully next week we can talk about a new film or what's going on in the industry. Check me out, y'all.